Man, say, listen, man. You already know it's your boy Boss on the move, and it's Boss Land. You hear me? It's Boss Land. We gonna wait till y'all start getting up in here, man. But while y'all doing that, man, Boss on the move. Let's go.
You want answers?
Boss Cowboy.
You can't handle the truth.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. Nigga can't photo. Throw interception like Romo.
Boss Cowboy.
You want answers?
Where your voice matters.
Run it up, run it up.
You can't handle the truth.
Run it up, run it up.
Remember to like and subscribe.
All right. So look who we got in the city, man.
Salute. Dallas, Texas, we here, baby. What's happening?
Hey, man, so we definitely got us some topics we getting ready to discuss. I can't wait to talk about it with the OG, man. Listen, we got Landlord up in Dallas, Texas, man. Listen, y'all know what's going down. So it's obviously been a super dope draft weekend. Obviously, I'm excited about that. You live? All right. So we're going to have to do it a different way. We're going to have to do it to where we'll drop it and send it to you.
That's cool.
All right, but check this out, y'all. We gonna start it off with what already came out. All right, we gonna kick it off with what already came out. Trey Lance, no 5th year.
There's a lot of things you can kind of digest with that, because when you think about it, like I was telling you, if somebody take your number, you know what I'm saying? How valuable are you to the team? Like, you should have some say-so in what number you wear, right?
That's a bad sign, bro.
That's a bad sign. Then when you add on top of that they didn't take his 5th year option, so like his future is uncertain at this point. So I'm looking at it like, man, is this some ploy for Dak? Because now it look like
they really a ploy for Trey.
Look, it's looking like it's to me, it's kind of looking like they saying like, man, we ain't got no leverage on Dak, so let's try to ease in and get closer to him. Because think about it, you brought back Zeke. Now Zeke taking Trey number. Now you're not signing Trey. All that sound like stuff that Dak might have been like, hey, man, quit playing with me, man. I need this done, and now we can talk.
It's so, man, this is bad. It's because how did you feel about the draft?
I felt good after I reevaluated it. You know what I'm saying?
But see, now I feel bad, bro. I feel bad. I really do. Okay. This is why I feel bad. I was feeling good.
Yeah.
I was feeling good. Then you see what's going on with Trey. And then your brothers and your sisters, y'all fighting about running back. That 4th rounder was our running back, man. See, that's what made me feel bad. It's like now we having a tug of war that we didn't have to have. It looked like it's full steam ahead, wasted 4th round pick.
That makes sense too, because like, to be honest, we all smelled the wee woo when Jerry said, hey, I didn't talk to nobody. I just went and did it. We all knew that was a bad sign to begin with. And like, you know, it's almost to the point where you can trust what Jerry say, because he's gonna say too much. He's not gonna. He ain't clever enough at his old age to like swindle you a little bit.
He's starting to
He's
slip.
just gonna tell the truth.
He's starting to tell the truth a little bit too much, man. He came on out with it, man. Everybody remember that faithful thing, man, where he came out saying that basically, I didn't talk to nobody.
Yeah, he just went for it, and that's a bad decision. Like, why didn't you talk to your scouts or talk to your head coach or your offensive coordinator? You ain't talk to nobody. Your quarterback, you know. And Dak looked like he was blindsided. Like, bro, we felt that energy, man. We felt that energy on that first interview. Dak was like, yeah, I ain't surprised by nothing. He might as well did the shoulder shrug like he was doing in the other.
That's pretty much what he did.
He was like, yeah, man, I ain't surprised by nothing. Like, Dak is very annoyed by his organization. You can tell, man.
I think they trying to make it up to him.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they trying to make it up to him. And it signals a lot. The first thing that is said, I want to get your thoughts on this. I said once we got past pick 13, which was the Raiders, which was the biggest rumors that was out there. I heard that from some very, very solid sources, right? Mm-hmm. I said once we get past pick 13 and once we make that pick, Dak is getting signed. Because they not go, I don't care what nobody say, they are not going to let Dak play out the season and get only a third round comp for Dak. And they're not gonna take on all that dead cap. They not. So it's like, I know people think Jerry and them crazy. He ain't that crazy.
Because he going to have to let Dak write his own check, too. Man, Dak finna go crazy, bro.
Dak is finna get the whole bag.
That was the first year under Mike McCarthy. Now the second year, he going to be comfortable out the gate. Just imagine if Dak would have went crazy, like, beginning, like, from game one. He wasn't even in his stride yet. Like, he got his stride, like, after the 49ers game.
Yeah.
Like, we had a slow start, like, the first 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So just imagine if Dak come out guns blazing
He'll
week one.
Win.
Yeah, this year. When he come out guns blazing this year, bro.
Maybe not. Because we got to have a talk about that.
Yeah.
Landlord, he done already. We might as well talk about that right now, man. But, man, going back to that Trey Lance, man, it's just frankly like, you know, it almost like, I'm trying to find a perfect way to say it. It you know, it's like the draft tasted so good, and then all of a sudden you get a bad taste in your mouth. It's almost embarrassing. It's like, it's a reminder of what we can do to just mess stuff off. You know, It's like, and so then you got all these people out here that's Trey finna take his job, Trey finna do this. And okay, for all the people that truly believe that, what is that saying that they didn't give him a fifth-year option? What is they saying? Like, what? Or for all of you who believe that, oh, Dak better look out.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what does that really say now?
I'm going to be honest. I feel like with the combination of the jersey taking, the number taking, and the not fifth-year option, I think that's a bad sign. Separately, it could be a little nefarious. Jerry and them, just like they do other folks, they could be trying to figure out a long-term deal. But I just don't see that with Trey. He ain't did nothing for them to do that. See what I'm saying?
That'd be crazy.
It would be. And it'll be in spite of that, too. You see what I'm saying? Like, okay, you don't want to play ball with us. We're gonna give Trey his deal first. Lord, it would be total anarchy,
boy. And you know what? That's a possibility.
It'll be a total anarchy in Dallas, bro. It'll be total. Could y'all imagine if Jared Jones paid Trey Lance first?
That's a possibility. The more you talk about it, I know that's a possibility. Because see, this thing gonna go to August.
Yeah,
it's gonna go to, and it makes sense to go to August.
And that'll be a good punch from Jared though. That'll be a good punch from if they want to be just super nefarious.
Okay.
If they want to be just super nefarious, let's talk about and this. Go to war.
What's gonna happen in preseason and training camp predicted? Like, what's gonna be the showcasing of Trey Lance and Dak? How they gonna play that out?
Of course they gonna. Dak the stand-up type guy. He gonna be there. He gonna do his job. He's gonna be, Dak a lunch pail guy. He's there. Every day he's doing his job. He's going to work. So it won't be too much time where they can just try to emphasize Trey over Dak. So they're going to have to figure out, hey, Cooper Rush, I need you to come sit over here. We got to see what this kid got. So I could see him taking way more reps than Cooper this year. Like, they know what they're getting out of Cooper Rush. They got to see something out of Trey. If they don't, if Trey Lance is not at the least your second quarterback this year, it is a super waste, bro. Like, I'm talking about this would be
if
one
he
of the...
get beat up by Cooper Rush.
if he let Cooper Rush beat him, bro, this would be one of the worst decisions we ever seen as far as the Cowboys go. One of the worst decisions. Because you gave up a fourth-round pick, and you helped your ops. You got swindled by your ops. Our antenna should have been up day one when we set up here doing deals with San Francisco. If they give it to us, it ain't right. We know it ain't right,
man. Oh man, dog. So let me tell you how I see it playing out. They gonna do their best to give Trey Lance so many reps.
They are.
Because first of all, you have to. Because you gotta also try to get your money back too.
You got to.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you gave up a fourth. So you go really, really want him to make a good impression to put leverage on Dak one, because you do want leverage.
You gotta have.
You want the pressure of good play on Dak. You do on the contract.
Yeah.
It's sad that we got to have that conversation, but we looking at it just nefarious.
If
From their end, that's what you want.
If you calling war like on some Game of Thrones type stuff, if you declaring war,
you want him to do well.
It might get nasty. Like it could get like that.
But then the next thing is you want to trade him. So it's like we know we go pay that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and I'm okay. I'm thinking as if I'm shady. Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm shady and I'm trying to get the best out of this to try to pay Dak as least amount as possible, I'm thinking stupid and shady.
Yeah.
I'm going to give a lot of reps to Trey Lance. I'm going to really make that playbook simplify for him. I'm going to drum up and have some specialized play calls that's going to highlight his strengths.
Yeah.
Because I won't leverage on Dak, but I also want my money back. This man ain't got no fifth-year option now. You going to have to do a good showcasing and get him out of here to get your trade back if you sign Dak, or you go get nothing for that fourth.
True. And like you said, that'll be a complete waste if he can't elevate his play. Because I'm telling you, I was watching some of his tape this weekend. Earlier today, I was watching some of his tape from North Dakota State or wherever, Carson Wentz City. And, he was always just this mobile guy who they move in the pocket for. They making one half of the field reads. He doing little screen passes, and he always on the move. I seen him make a couple of pro-level throws, but it wasn't nothing like he wasn't just out there dicing them up, bro. Like, he was never doing it. So
yeah, I saw some bad decision-making too, man. I saw some major indecisiveness. Like Trey Lance decision-making. They see a lot of people get caught up in the arm talent and the speed.
Yeah.
But it's also the intelligence and the decision-making.
He ain't even that fast.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you the rumors.
I know how they think.
How they sell him. They sell him like he's faster than Dak, bigger arm than Dak, and just prettier than Dak. Like, okay, all right, bro.
Yeah.
But then, what kind of decisions is he making? And that's the thing we gonna do, bro. Yeah. We need to do a film breakdown on Trey Lance, put that out in the world on the next BOSSLAND, bro. We need to go and put that out there. Say bro, because that's one thing we did with Zeke, man. It was like, listen, man, talk is cheap, bro. Let's put this dude out there. And it ain't putting him out there. Let's showcase what y'all saying y'all see. If you saying you see it, it's evidence. It should be evidence of what y'all saying y'all think he go do. Because if you saying you go take out Dak, it got to be some evidence of you having that potential somewhere.
Facts. I said this on my show when I was coming down here. I said, man, I'm going to do me a little series. I probably just call it Me Versus Me or something like that. Any of my takes that I got, I'm going to put it up to public opinion. If I
me versus me, I like that.
If I say, I said that, and I'm going to be fair. I'm not going to be biased. And when I come to judge this, I'm going to present the evidence, and we going to come to a conclusion. So even if my people don't agree with me, like my Brandon Cooks tape, for one, if y'all don't agree with me, we going to present the evidence, and then we going to come to an agreement collectively. You know what I'm saying? If I'm right, hey, everybody gonna know I'm right. If I'm wrong, everybody gonna know I'm wrong. And y'all know me. I'm unbiased. I'm gonna change my opinion. I'm gonna reshape it. I'm gonna say, hey, maybe I was overreacting. Maybe I was looking at it in the wrong way. So, hey, I'm not doing this to be right. I do my stuff just so we can be successful. I want competition. I want top tier competition in that room. And I don't think we got it, bro. I really don't.
All right, so I see a comment down here from Craig. He said, Trey has got to play the whole preseason.
He do. Dak ain't going to play.
Because why he ain't going to play?
Dak don't never play preseason.
Okay, then he got to play the whole preseason.
Trey don't play, yeah.
No, hold on. Because we reason this too. No, Cooper Rush got to play too, bro. Because, see, I'm keeping it real. Yeah, you might be right. Craig, you might be right. It might be the Trey show. Because we could also assume we know who Cooper Rush is.
Treat fucking star. Give him one series. We know who Cooper is. Bro.
Because we know who he is. We really trying to see who Craig is, not Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That only makes sense,
bro. It does. It does.
What are you wasting reps on Cooper for?
That's a good thought, Craig.
Yeah, he gonna have to do it because, like you said, we haven't put no tape out there on Trey Lance.
Yeah, because that's how you go get your money back.
You can't get
if you have any chance of trying to trade him, If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because to me, that's what you want to do.
You got to. If he's not the future, then what is he? A waste, like you said on Twitter. if you're not
that
the
was me.
future, I think
that wasn't me. I think that was wrong.
That
was wrong.
It might have been wrong.
That was wrong during the draft show. You remember he went off.
Yeah, he went in on Trey. And like I said, man, I don't know if your audience knew my story about how I reevaluated Trey, bro. Because like at first, I told you it was after the Green Bay game. I was mad. I was mad at Dak. I was fine at Dak. Everybody that follow me, they know I ain't lying. Like I said, get them out of here. All that. I'm done. Let's go see who else can do it. I go look at Trey Lance unbiasedly with excitement, with optimism. And then I left away feeling worse about Trey Lance. Like, no lie. I didn't see nothing that caught my eye to the point where I was like, maybe he could do this. Maybe he could do this. And like, look.
Just keeping it 100.
That's just realistic, bro. Yep. Like that's just what I seen. I can't speak for nobody else. You know, these NFL scouts, they get paid for it.
I saw it too,
time,
bro. Like anybody,
they get it wrong.
See, that's what gets frustrating is that I saw it too.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what get me frustrated. It's already got to. So I think we have to kind of sum that up. Say what's going on with Trey and fact you talked about this. Zeke ain't fit new starts. The number 15 on Zeke. You was talking about that numbers mean something.
Yeah, they do. The reason I say that is because, like, for one, I'm gonna talk about the bad, which is Trey Lance losing his number. That's not a good sign. Like if you're a prominent player on this team, they wouldn't even come to you like that. Like they wouldn't even say
that's right.
It wouldn't even be a deal. They'd be like, yeah, that's out the way. That's out the question.
Because Michael Parsons got his 11.
I was just about to say,
like real quick.
Just imagine anybody coming in here trying to negotiate with Michael for 11.
Man,
it's not.
And do you, to his point. Do y'all remember who had 11 before Michael Parsons? Y'all remember that?
Cole Beasley, right?
No.
Who had 11?
It was receiver that went to Miami.
No, that's Cedric Wilson had 1.
It was somebody had 11, and they talked about it in the press conference. I remember that, and Jerry was like, "Oh, you getting 11?"
What number?
Do you remember that?
Was?
I don't remember what
Cole Beasley was 11.
But I remember Jerry talking about it because it did come up. Like, what we gonna do about 11? He was like, Jerry,
he don't get it.
Like so like these numbers really do mean something, man.
So let me give you some good news for a player that got a number, and his name is Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert won, bro.
What he
throughout this process? He got number 1.
Yeah, he won.
He won.
That tell you
I ain't
everything.
Just talking about the number per se. I'm talking about the whole way they went about the receiving corps. Like, they didn't really add too much. You know what I'm saying? He a winner after the draft.
And he one of them red shirts that makes sense. I know people hate the red shirts. This is one of the areas I agree with the Joneses on, man.
Yeah.
This is one of the areas I agree because, Jay Tuck talked about last year that, in order to see some of these guys, he said it was a wall that was going to have to come down.
Yeah.
And people forgot that because we were saying last year that it was a futures draft. Like last year's draft was a futures draft. This was a true BPA draft.
Yeah.
But last year was a draft that was clearly about firing people into the future. But he was right. A wall had to come down. That wall that was standing in front of Tolbert was Gallup.
Yeah.
So now we know he gone.
With him getting number 1, that says a lot to me.
He finna get a shot, bro.
He finna get his reps. Because, he kind of started walking Michael Gallup down as far as the reps go last year.
I think they was overforcing Michael Gallup.
They was. At the beginning, it was a blowout. Then next thing you seen Tolbert snap start.
I still felt like they should have gave him more, but I know you're right. You're right. You're definitely right on that.
Of course, Michael Gallup was not producing at all, bro. And, like, I don't want to talk about receiver no more, y'all. But people say we don't need receivers. Like, I just don't get it, bro. I don't get it. You went and traded for Brandon Cooks. That tells you need a receiver. And he's a rental. So, I mean, you lost a receiver and you got a rental. but you don't need to drop a receiver.
Mm.
I don't know what to tell people, bro. Like it had me in shambles, y'all. If y'all ain't see my reaction on Boss Channel or whatever, bro, I was in shambles. I had to like pause for about 5 minutes and just don't say nothing because it was eating at me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I had to reconsider another direction, another way that you can actually skin the cat. And
Right.
they did it a different way. Hopefully it works out, bro.
One more thing real quick, man. We got a lot of people sitting in the building so far. It's over 350, 360 people.
Salute.
Y'all make sure, man, this is obviously a cool day. You usually see Landlord in Alabama. He's from Alabama. And you see me streaming generally from, the headquarters, the motherland ship. Today, we made a special trip to make sure that we was going to be together to actually do BOSSLAND. I'm going to be honest with y'all. It costs money. It does. So, if anybody, man, want to help out the homie, what's your cash up, bro?
$ landlord 723.
Yeah, man, because dude made a special trip to Dallas. I probably shouldn't be telling y'all this, but that involves video shoots, special planning, really just taking things to another level, man, doing things in excellence. So whenever you can help anybody, man, help people that's doing this content, that's trying to provide excellence. Can you give your cash out one more time, big dog?
$ landlord 723.
All right, and mine is easy, very cash up. Boss Cowboys Sports and super chat button is always on. So, but I just want to say that, man, just help us out whatever, man, and because it really goes towards the content. All right, so I want to talk about Zeke in the 15 because 15 to me, and I know a lot of people, they don't care about numbers. They think these numbers, they be like, I don't care what your number is. You just play football. Just go out there and just do your thing.
Numbers matter,
man. Numbers matter, man.
As football guys,
numbers
matter.
And
it's certain numbers that look ugly to us. You will hear a football guy be like, man, that number ugly to them.
Some numbers is
some numbers is ugly. And for one, did you hear what
15
number Trey Lance got?
19.
That's so ugly for a quarterback.
Man, they about
that's paid no number though, right? But it's still ugly though.
19 is ugly and 15 was dope.
It's ugly.
15 a dope number, bro. And 15 on a running back is nice.
15 on a running back. 15 line up symmetrically pretty nice on the jersey.
Yeah.
It just the
that
way
was always
look, bro.
It was always clean on Z. That 15 to me was clean.
And then some numbers, it's so crazy when you're a football guy. It be just certain nitpicks you have. Like certain numbers look like they supposed to be on big players. And certain numbers, you know what I'm saying, make it look slimmer. It's crazy. But
I like this comment right here.
What he said?
Zeke trying to turn over a new leaf with that 15.
He did say that.
It's superstitious, bro.
Yeah,
because see, that's what people don't talk about is the superstition of numbers.
Yeah.
That's the other part. It's a psychological thing. It's taking them back to when he was at his greatest.
Yeah.
Because I did the film breakdown on him, right? And we had a disagreement on the quality of the opponent he went against versus Pittsburgh. But that wasn't the real big issue that I was looking at in the OC highlighted versus them.
Yeah.
It was the fact that he was catching a lot. And we didn't see him catching like that since Ohio State.
Yeah.
So when you see that 15 and you see him out there doing what he was doing, man, I don't mean to hit you, bro. I get crunk. I'm over a boxing my ball get crunk. But I know and I hit you like that because Bama your squad.
Yeah.
So you remember what Zeke did. And he did a lot of that through the air, bro.
Yeah.
Like that, they wasn't just handing it to him like Dallas was one-dimensional, man. That 15 is a big deal, bro.
Yeah, it is, like you said. And I just seen the interview we had at the baseball charity event they got going on. And he basically said exactly that. He was like, it's like, like a fresh start. He turned over a new leaf. He want to start a new legacy in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He want to get up out of that shell, drop that dead weight, you know what I'm saying, and start something fresh. So I can see Zeke doing this thing in 15, man. And then, like you said, it's going to be a new look, a new Zeke. So I want to see it.
All right, man, we got a couple of more topics. Listen, man, I know you ain't got all the bells and whistles that we used to, but, hey, ball will always be dope. Now, this is the thing that Landlord dropped on me today. Oh man,
Yeah.
like I didn't know it was that bad. Like,
Hey,
cause we was setting up. I'm at his hotel and stuff like that. Man, it's flying here too, y'all. I'm gonna just show y'all a little bit, man. I'll show y'all later. But anyway, but it's dope in here, man. Landlord, it's a real nice. He in a very nice spot. But I say, man, because we setting up, and as we setting up, we having a conversation about Brandon Cooks, and I tell him straight up. I said straight up, we. I said, Brian, quite about setting on the decline of Brandon Cooks, but no, you. I said, you say stuff, you research. I said, I just haven't verified it yet. Then we start having verification discussions. I said, hey, can you look up next gen real quick? What's his separation? Right? Now, this is 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So,
You want me to tell it? Yeah, his separation numbers was 1.6. 1.6. And me and Boss, we film guys, bro. We more film guys than number guys. So that's we can't put that on there. But it's certain
and we gonna do
numbers,
film.
We gonna do the numbers though. Can't get away now.
And see, let me put that in context. Let me put in context of how bad 1.6 is. 1.6 was the average separation of the group of the first receiver by committee group, where we had to go get Amari Cooper, and that's your number 2.
That's your number 2, bro. And I told you, like, I'm not.
That shocked me, bro.
I'm
like,
not on the
because what did I tell you? I
Yeah.
said if it's 2.3 to 2.6, I ain't
He good.
tripping.
He's solid.
And then he pulled it up. He said, "This it, boss." I said,
you can't get away from certain numbers like that. You can't get away from that.
You can't,
and like,
bro.
what I will say is, like I said,
we still got to do the film.
Shout out to the nation. Yeah, because this ain't no win. I'm not counting as a W because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I still
I understand your urgency
yeah.
now, though.
Yeah.
I understand your urgency because if people understand people understand how bad receiver by committee was. People was ready to fire Dak over receiver by committee.
Yeah, they thought he was the reason.
They thought it was him, and them dudes wasn't getting no separation, bro.
At all. Allen Hurns and who else?
Yeah, it was Allen Hurns, and matter of fact, let's just say Kobe was your best one.
Michael Gallup was supposed to be.
He was a rookie.
But he was a rookie.
He was growing, but he heard
Michael
Gallup.
Cole Beasley. I don't know if Beasley was there.
Beasley was there. He was there. I'm certain. And he had decent separation. He was about 2.3.
He the slot man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he always got separation.
Yeah.
But he was basically helping the other guys average.
Yeah. And Allen Hurns got hurt. So it wasn't even.
Allen Hurns got hurt in the house. That's when they rolled. They rolled him versus him.
Yeah.
But that, now I do understand your urgency, bro. See, because, we was part of the draft party, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there with my dog. And now I understand your anger. Because it put it on a whole nother level when you know how bad that is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And, like, I love the fact that we attack offensive line, bro. It ain't gonna do nothing but help us. But all I'm saying is, bro, if we got all this time and the weapons ain't doing enough, bro, I'm telling you, I seen teams go into the game playing the Cowboys, defensive coordinator. They saying if you bracket a double CeeDee Lamb, it's a route. It's nothing we can do, especially last year. So this year, maybe they answer gonna be the run game. Because that's like, it's more than one answer. My answer was, get me a dominant receiver to pair with CeeDee Lamb. They answer look like it is, we gonna answer that they make punch with a run game. So if they don't do that, bro,
either run game or I can see it being run game, or I can see their thing is gonna protect Dak better, give him more time. But see, I made this case yesterday because I still felt like it was remember we had to fight before. We had to fight on how do you turn down generational tackles that slip to you at 24.
Yeah.
And it's like, because now you got an opportunity that you usually got to be in the top 15 to get.
True.
Now you can get them at the bottom. And it's like, do you build a foundation of your house, or do you go ahead and get that projector with the new surround sound? It's like, do you fix your plumbing?
It's responsible.
It
bro.
was responsible.
I can't
but at the same time, it does put us. You got to pay CD Lamb.
Exactly.
You got to pay CD Lamb, bro.
But like then, not even that, bro. Like I'm glad we on the wood. Like, God forbid anything happen to CD, bro.
It's in trouble, bro.
If
Or
anything
either
happen to
we in
CD, it's
trouble,
over, bro.
or that protection got to be so good that Dak still can make something work with what he got.
And I mean,
which is still asking a lot,
but
bro.
think
Come on
about
now,
it.
that's asking a lot out of Dak.
You can do it. You can do it, but I'm thinking like, bro, the Cowboys so good, bro. To me, I don't really think about the regular season or regular opponents. I'm preparing for the playoffs. I'm talking about the guys who can really stand with us. When you look over there and they got just as much talent as we got, how can we separate in that moment right there? Most of these opponents, bro, they're gonna be able to pull it off. The offense gonna pull it off. I'm telling you, maybe 90% of the year, I'm gonna look crazy because they're gonna be whooping people, they're gonna be producing. But then when we play good teams with good defenses, we gonna see what I'm talking about. It's gonna get ugly.
So this what that mean, bro. If you're a praying person, bow your heads. Lord, I'm gonna pray for my man CD Lamb. Keep him safe. God damn.
If CD Lamb, man. And then like I said,
for real.
Bro, I had so many cases and reasons, logical reasons why we should get a wide receiver, and they just denied all of it. Because look, we use this CD Lamb might be the first workhorse wide receiver, bro. We use him like a workhorse back. We don't use CD like a normal wide receiver.
That also say run the ball more.
And it also says you need somebody behind him.
Yeah.
You stressing them
So
out.
that means we also got to be open for that and keep our eyes open for the trade deadline for that too.
Yeah.
Because you know I've been
banging the table
for them shoes, right? And if y'all don't know, when I say shoes, I'm talking about defensive tackle.
Yeah.
You know, see my boy Clean, man.
Yeah.
All the way down to the shoes, though. Hold on real quick. You feel me? Hold on real quick. See, you feel me? See, ain't no use of having all the top right if you got them shoes wrong. You know what I mean? So you got to go to the retro. That's just how you got to do it. But that all mean we got to add to the fit. Like, for real. Yeah. You got to have number 2 now on your mind. Like, and this is a new revelation to me. Like, I learned about this literally 20 minutes ago. We just added that in the show, bro.
See,
because it's that urgent. And
I just want people to think about it, bro. Because, like, of course, we talking about Brandon Cooks, and he has a great track record. His track record is great. Yeah. But we do got to understand, Father Time is undefeated, bro. Like, he's an older guy. So we seen him decline last year. And no matter who fault you feel like it is, we seen him decline last year. He declined with the Texans as well. So that's 2 consecutive years now. And he's 30. So what's more likely? To him to go crazy, go up, or go down slowly?
It's one more thing I'm going to want to look at, though, and I'm being all the way fair. I want to look at the film.
Me too.
And that's one thing we said we was going to do. So this is what we going to do. It's the first thing to do. The first thing we going to do, because just like I said, I don't trust averages. I don't do data player analysis only.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got to go look at the film. So that's something we've been promising. And it's a long off season, y'all. We got plenty of time. We go get to that. But now we got to put that way up on our list, bro.
One thing I do got to say, though, some people, when they evaluate film, man, we might have to just explain it to them a little better. Because certain situations, it's just football. Like, I've already did some research on it. So at the beginning of the season, it was plays where Brandon Cooks could have got an opportunity. And that's just normal football. A lot of times it might be Dak with pressure, or he found somebody on that side, or he found, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just normal football stuff. So when we see stuff like that, people gonna be like, "Oh, see." But if he's like the third on the read, or Dak got a face full of pressure, who fault is it really?
Yeah.
At that point, so it is neutral situations like that. And at the beginning of the year, it was games where Brandon Cooks was getting open on some of the things. So I'm not saying that he didn't do nothing at all, but what I am saying is I didn't even count the first couple of games. When I started criticizing Brandon Cooks, I started after San Francisco. I gave everybody a clean slate at the beginning of the year because I felt like the whole offense went up to par yet. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't deduct no points on nobody from those games up from San Francisco up. I just was like, man, that's a new offense. We trying to figure it out. After that, I'm like, bro, when CD Lamb and everybody else started cooking, CD and Ferg, why you weren't cooking? That's my answer. I'm like, what you was doing? So I just want to know.
Another thing too, when we do this film session, it's gonna be a real film session because I know real film session. Film sessions. Film sessions are not short clips of good or bad.
Yeah,
That's not a film session.
you
That's
got
a
to show
highlight.
everything. Yeah,
You got to show everything. So I'm gonna just tell you how we go really do it. We go cut up all the pass plays, and this is how you grade corner or receiver. You look at each one and you determine, even if the ball ain't thrown to him, could the ball have been thrown to him?
Was it a plus or
Was it a plus or a minus, and how much separation did he get? Say, like, for instance, Cole Beasley said, you run your best route even when you're not getting the ball because you also scaring them dudes out there. You got to show them that, dude, I can kill you at will. So we going to be looking for that. So when we cut them up, it's not going to be if Dak threw the ball. It's going to be, did you win versus that opponent? So it's going to be schooly when we do it. It's going to feel like school. But that's honestly how film's supposed to feel when you're really doing it right.
Mm-hmm.
We got one more topic, big dog, that I've been seeing a lot of people talk about.
Gilmore.
Should we bring him back?
Yeah, I feel like we should. You know, I was low on Gilmore at the beginning of the year. Like, most people could probably say that. And, like, you know, it was really in response of a lot of people saying he's our number one corner and stuff. You know, Trey, my guy. I didn't like the disrespect. He's a young dude over here. This is his team. So when he went down, I'm like, dang. So I was kind of low on Gilmore a little bit. But throughout the year, he made it to where I was like, man, I had Gilmore messed up. See, I ain't the guy that got to be right, bro. I promise you.
Oh, no.
If you follow me, man, you'll know, like, Landlord going to tell the truth.
That's why you're always right, though.
I'm going to tell the truth, bro.
But that's also why you're always right. Like, when you that type of person that admit when you're wrong, you never really wrong.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is you bending yourself to the truth, which makes you right. You know what I'm saying? It's some people, they just don't know how to do that.
So if you look at the total battle of what Gilly did, he had a great year. Everybody got a taste in their mouth from what Green Bay did to us, but everybody was bad at Green Bay. So I mean, if you and then the man was hurt.
Hold on real quick. My boy say, hold on. See, this is what we got to do, film, y'all. Hold on real quick. See, he said Brandon Cooks was open. Real quick. He said Brandon Cooks was open there every play. You can't say that unless you got the 22 access, bro.
Yeah, I'm just making up stuff.
No. I don't even think he's talking to you. But I'm just saying that to everybody just on how to really grade these guys. Like, if you got 22 access and you saw that, then I'm gonna see that, and it's gonna be true.
That. Yeah.
And I'm being honest and saying I haven't scouted him like that yet.
Yeah.
But if you watching him from television, you didn't see that. And I'm gonna tell you why I know you didn't see that. Because the camera follows the ball.
Yeah.
So it's gonna follow the quarterback, or it's gonna follow the running back if it's handed off to him. You can't see what's going on downfield.
Yeah.
So you can't say if somebody was open unless you had an all 22 access where you can see all 22 players.
Yeah, you do gotta actually understand the progression of the play too. Sometimes, like I said, that he was open. But he might have been third in progression, or he might have not been in that area. Dak might have been getting pressure. So this, like I said at the beginning, this really not just an attack on Brandon Cooks. Like, trust me, if that was my goal, I got some stuff that'll be like, whoa, like, what you doing? That ain't my goal. I'm just telling you right now, I just feel like we needed a stronger number two, bro. And the numbers are evident in that. I just showed you what he had, like 600 or something yards. Like, bro, if you take.
But what about the fact that he was a bastard, bro?
I ain't saying that. Like I said,
because you know that factors in of the treatment and targets.
You want to know? Look, you're right.
Because they did Cooper like that.
My number one goal, boss, is to have production at number two.
And I agree.
And no,
but I'm just talking about the politics and that. See, because I heard people say politics, but it's real politics on them free agents, bro.
But I'm saying, look, at that moment,
yeah.
Is it foul for me to say, okay, if y'all gonna treat Brandon Cooks like a bastard, give me somebody you want right there. I just need number two production, bro. I don't think that's wrong. That's bad.
I would say just stop treating them like bastards.
But we know they're not gonna. It was almost to the point where we had with Dak. If they gonna keep doing that, bro, no, go to somebody that you want.
Hold on, that's a super quick. And my boy, man, the dude showed time and died in the head real quick. Boss, feel like on paper we got Payless shoes. We do. We do. But I'm honest that you can turn them into George. What you think? No, I don't think so. I think with Payless, like
Papa Rod, hell no. Papa Rod got close to doing it though.
yeah, that's a good point.
Papa
And you know
Rod
what? That might make Kato right.
Yeah,
Because if Zim did do that. I mean, you're right. Papa, you right. Both of y'all right. You might be right, Kato, because you right. Because Papa Rod did have trash and turned that into treasures, bro. You right. And I'm talking about people, and I ain't calling them trash because none of these guys trash.
Nah.
But like, remember Hamilton, bro?
Yeah.
Where he come from?
Well, we had Tyrone Crawford. We was undersized.
We got Jones.
Antoine Woods.
Remember we had Jones, bro?
Yeah.
And Antoine
Woods. He was short.
Man, and he was an undrafted free agent, bro. And we was like...
And look, and that's back when Dallas...
That's a good point, Kato.
Dallas had a reputation.
Good super chat.
You remember Dallas had a reputation for hustling and running to the ball.
You won't see one play where somebody was loafing.
Everybody knew that Dallas was going to run to the ball, bro.
Chat.
And guess what that is? That's coaching. We brought this friendly ass dude, Dan Quinn, in here.
Friendly.
This dude's so friendly, bro. And I told y'all, bro, I'm a skeptical guy. I will say that. But I'm the type like, okay, when you hear people raving about a coach, I always have a side eye too, because it's like, okay, are you raving at this coach because he the substitute teacher who you don't respect?
He
you
was
can do whatever you want.
Teacher.
Or are you raving at this dude because he gonna challenge you and push you to be great every day? Which one is it?
We got another Super J say, do you see someone using Izzy? You good, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know what's going on with Izzy.
That's politics. We just described it. But I want people to answer that question for me. Because it can work both ways. It's a double-edged sword. When you think about it.
I don't think we go see Izzy. But go, I'm sorry. I mean,
you got another super right there, too.
I got another super.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. New super's coming, man.
Yeah, they showing love.
Y'all make sure y'all show love to the homie Landlord, too, man. That dude way in Dallas, man. Hold on real quick. That mean a lot, too, bro. That's why I came to see my dog, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? My OG all the way out here, man, my city, man. It's just the right thing to do, man. You make a trip. She said, keep grinding. Love you guys. You always show love. Good to see you, Daisy.
Shout out to you.
I always show love. We appreciate you, man, so much. Really do. Always, man. Hold on real quick. Let me go back to make sure I miss nothing else. All right, I'm caught up. What was you saying, Brian?
But I'm just saying, I want the people to answer that question for me. When you raving about a coach, especially a team-friendly coach, a player coach, if this player is raving about him, is he raving about him because they know they can break rules and be loosey-goosey and playing around? Or is he raving about him because he feels like he's going to challenge him on a day to make sure he be great? Which one you think they raving about? I'm just asking a question.
Man,
you can look at it from
look at it and it answers everything. And I ain't gonna ever forget Foots and how Foots said Foots perfectly. And it was after we got hit. No, I mean, Foots, it was the first time on the final word. I ain't gonna never forget it because I clipped it out. It was perfect. He said, everybody likes the cool teach, but everybody remembers the hard teach.
Yep.
Yeah, respect this. It's Zimmer is the hard, and you can see it. You can see it from how the former players treat him, like Darren Woodson and even George Teague. Mm-hmm. We was talking to George Teague, Law and I, day one of the draft, man. You know, he came out to support Law, and he was just, giving us insight because Zim was his coach.
Yeah.
And he said something, man, that made me so mad. If I get mad and I kick something, I hope y'all understand because I was real pissed when I heard this because I'm going to be honest. Dan Quinn cost us that game.
Mm-hmm.
And he cost us that game because to me, he a nerd. He low-key saw. Let me explain. And I know this from being defensive for myself. Am I in the league? No. Did I build on the league? Sure, right? Some of y'all play house, some play little, but all of us remember this. It was start making the move. If you had a tough coach that you had to look at immediately. It's different. When that way up in the sky, it ain't the same to where if you miss tackle and when you look up and that dude and you can see him running, and then you look at your sideline and your coach look at you and you see
That's accountability.
you know what I'm saying? And you know what's gonna happen as soon as you go to that sideline. I'm still mad that he never came out. They still up in here, bro. We good.
Oh,
We
shit.
good.
I just got a good little cash up, $20-$30.
Man, y'all done showed my boy love. Shout my dog.
Shout out to Mark Quarter.
Man, appreciate you, Mark Quitter, man. I knew y'all gonna come through, man, because I'm telling you, man, we planning some real dope stuff.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we ain't gonna tell it, but you know, when we
Stay
work,
tuned.
we work. Stay tuned, stay tuned, man. Just stay tuned, man. I appreciate all the other super chats that's coming in. He said, hold on real quick. He said, y'all, hold on real quick. He said, y'all sounding like the OC, try different areas. Oh, man. Oh, man, we gonna turn this shit. If we sounding like the OC, I'm gonna turn this thing off.
Yeah.
They say the Wi-Fi got us, bro.
We the Wi-Fi monster got hotels.
Oh, no.
You know how it be in the hotel.
Y'all let us know if we good, bro. Y'all let us know did we get back good.
Let me put it up on
Man, that boy Quinn that came in and just y'all let me know. I ain't saying nothing if it's bad. We gonna get off this stream immediately.
We start talking about
we start talking about Quinn.
It was over with.
All right, they say we good.
I ain't saying nothing. Oh, we straight on man.
We sound very good.
And look good right now.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. We
We
fantastic
good right now.
All right, anyway, because I cut a stream. I don't do no bad sound. I tell you that. All right, but we was talking about Quinn. I don't know where we left off, but I'm gonna say this, man.
You was talking about the discipline.
So Zim, you know, and what Foot said.
Yeah, the substitute teacher.
And I was saying from experience, and I'm being honest, it's different when you got to look that man in his eye. It's different when that accountability is immediate. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly feel like this, man, that Quinn failed us. I don't care how much you like him. I don't care how much you like him because I know that the players liked him.
Yeah.
But it ain't about them liking him, man. It's about them fearing him.
Let me ask this question. This the same on the same type of vibe. Would you feel like you got disciplined more in person or on the phone?
Man, come on.
If you just screwed up at school or at work and your boss hit you up on the phone, yeah, you shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do this and that. Or if you gotta go into the office and it's a meeting, you know what I'm saying? You up there like, dang, I done messed up this time. This might be the last.
This might be the one. I got to see that man in his face.
Let me go fill out some applications, man. Hey, I don't know how this finna go. Like, you start actually putting respect on it and thinking about this stuff. Like, that's accountability right there.
Yeah.
Like, anything you start thinking about anything you did. Cause you like, man, did I do everything that my job told me to do? I mean, I know I was a little late that day, but you start thinking about everything you ever could have did. Because that moment, that situation, that whole setup is making you have accountability on what you got going on. Just like we said, no substitute teachers finna put no fear in nobody.
Nope.
They're not.
Nah. And he conducted himself like that, man. And you can see that's why I know the optimism is dead. You're not gonna hear nobody saying we're going to a Super Bowl
this year.
And to be honest, I don't want to hear it. And it's the only reason I don't want to hear it this year because I think this is a young team, And it's best with a young team to keep them hungry and humble. Because every time we was favored, we acted like a young team.
Acted like we
We
supposed
acted
to
like a
won.
young team versus Arizona. We acted like a young team versus Green Bay. We was smelling ourselves. We was going in there talking about, oh man, it's home field advantage.
We
Man,
Dallas.
we Dallas. Oh, they young. They happy just to be in the playoffs. Man, say, listen, them boys almost knocked out San Fran, bro.
Hey, what my coach at? What Coach Marv at? We need to talk to Coach Marv because I got a point on you, Coach. I already know you ain't gonna like
y'all
this.
be fighting.
What Coach Marv?
Man, don't fight him no more, bro. Leave him alone, man.
No, I just gotta answer this. When we talk about this, who acted? Which side of the ball acted more mature?
Offense.
And who that speak to?
Mike McCarthy.
Case
Boy,
closed.
you shut, boy.
Case closed. Case closed. Hey, but Coach gonna say Mike McCarthy ain't doing. Shout out to Coach, man. Hey, you know we rock with Mike McCarthy.
Y'all should have
man.
saw that fight, boy. Y'all thought Big Game James and the Courier was fighting. You should have saw, man. Boy, that fight, I'm gonna clip that fight out, boy. People don't even know about that fight.
We love you, Coach. We love you, Coach.
But
that's evident. Like you said, when I asked you,
that's real.
Do the players coach give you scary vibes, or you know what I'm saying?
The
I
offense.
asked you that question. So now it's evident. You said, oh, it's evidence in the discipline.
It's evidence. And see, I never played this clip, but Stephen Jones said that Mike McCarthy really wanted Zimmer because he wanted an edge on the defense.
And you said, look, you made a dope case earlier this year. You was like, man, the gangsters on the offense.
And it's true. And I actually hated to say it, bro. I swear, I still hate saying it.
Man, Boss said that. I said, man.
But it's
Boss
true,
ain't
though.
No joke, bro.
But it's true, though.
Because you telling the truth.
It is the truth.
Man, you said the gangsters on the
offense, bro.
And everybody think that the defense is so scary.
Nah,
man, gangsters on the offensive side, bro. No lie.
And if any one of you players for the Cowboys listening and play defense, I'm telling you, as an ex-defensive player, I'm ashamed of that.
That's terrible.
That should never be the case. Defense should always be the tone of the team. And I got respect for offense. I always love to see y'all make plays and shine.
Yeah.
But ain't no way that y'all should ever be, as an offensive player, meaner than me.
More gangster than us.
I just mean that, bro. And it's no offense to offense. It's we supposed to be the ones displaying the meanness, the attitude, the dirtiness, the getting up on your head, like no friendliness. We never help you up.
Yeah.
We don't never talk to you. We step on your fingers and act like it's an accident. That's defense, bro.
That's just straight defense.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Now, we never talked about the draft. But, oh, my boy, Hen in the house, bro.
HTM.
We starting to get them content creators.
What's
Know we cooking now. Let me see what my dog said. He said, do Cowboys bring another receiver as leverage for CD? I hope so, based on what you...
Man, them boy gonna roll out Martavius Bryant. And I'm gonna be in shambles, man. Like, they did me so dirty. But like I say, I'm open to the new way, bro. Like, it's more than one way to skin a cat. They gonna approach it with the run game. All I ask is, bro, you better stick to this run game, bro.
Man, we got Rome in the house, too. I didn't even see Rome up there.
Salute to Rome in the building. What did he say?
He said, you know the gangsters on the defense was Diggs. And he lied. But he was hurt.
Though. Yeah,
but he was hurt. And last year, we missed him.
Yeah, we did. And like we said, man, like you could just see that wheel leaving on that defense, though. D-Law.
You could see it.
You could see that wheel leaving because, like, everybody got mad at D-Law, and he definitely shouldn't have said it. But we got to say this, though. If anybody could say it, it's him, to me. I ain't going to lie about that.
And he lied on himself.
If you watch the film,
it wasn't him.
Who was going harder than D-Law on that line?
Nobody.
So if anybody could say they was tired, shit, it was that man. It was D-Law. Like, we can't even lie about that. Like, he should have never ever said that.
We was
he shouldn't have said it.
See, he just did a bad job of falling on the sword.
Yeah, he shouldn't have said that.
Some people can't be Dak. You just let Dak do that.
But if it's anybody on that line that got enough, cachet to say he was tired, bro, because I know D-Law going crazy. Every play, you going to get 100% from D-Law. Real talk. Even if the run ain't on his side, D-Law still in pursuit.
And you right, DP Johnson. We ain't sleeping on Donovan Wilson.
Donovan, dog.
Oh, Damian Wilson. He said Damian Wilson.
Oh, Damian. I don't say his politics gonna get him. Politics don't get him.
He one of us.
It's too many linebackers now. You think they're gonna sit him for Overshawn? You think they're gonna sit him for the new pick?
No.
Louis Fowl? No, they're not.
I was almost finna fight you. You talking
Kendricks? No, they're not.
Nah,
That's
Kendricks
Zim
might
guy.
get it, but
That's Zim guy. He know the whole defense.
I'll fight you on that one. That's the only one I'll fight you on.
You know
Who was who? No. Hear me out. You go feel me when I said who was Dan Quinn's guy?
Who was that?
For 2 years.
Oh, talking about the one that ain't on the team no more. What's his name?
Nah, he never was on the team.
Who?
Bobby Wagner. Which is what's my point.
He couldn't get him.
Front office overrode him.
Yeah.
So that's the one that could also get the politics on.
They love Zim though. I think they respect Zim.
But Zim,
because you need somebody. You need somebody.
Zim
in there
low
that
key
know
kind of. He sound kind of subtle.
Yeah, you did say that.
Just we'll see how it play out though.
Yeah.
The politics on that go show early.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of counted Kendricks as he in, bro. He know the whole defense. What's more valuable than that knowledge?
Listen, I like him as a player.
Yeah.
But you gotta feel me on the obvious signs of the politics of them free agent bastards, bro.
Yeah,
that's what always make me hesitate when y'all start being like,
that's gonna be
oh yeah, we finna play Brian and we finna play him. It's be like, bro, we didn't play Evans, bro. No one of them didn't get a shot. Yeah. Fowler was clearly better.
Yeah, he was.
And as he was playing better, he got
clipped.
So I just don't got no faith in them on the treatment of our free agents. I don't, bro. I don't. Even with Zim, obviously, you know what I'm saying, big to take for they do. The last thing we talk about, bro, this is our last topic, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Really appreciate y'all stopping through, man. It mean a lot. We went the extra effort to come together. We could have did another stream.
Yeah, we could have just linked over online type.
But we say, nah, I know. We said it's going to be a lot of people because people want to see us together. They like to see this. They like to see the community come together. So we said we go link up. We go do it official. We lost the Bells and Wilsons, but you still got the content.
Yeah.
What's your feeling now since we're coming on a week of the draft being over with? Do you feel better? Is there any players you starting to go down on? Like, what's your new feelings with the draft? Because I know you keep it real. Because I'm going to keep it real because I got some new feelings on something.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty much still – I was super high on the linebacker. I'm still high on him, but I had to kind of dial it down just a little bit.
That's why gotta cut him off. I got to cut him off. I did the same thing, bro.
On the linebacker?
I did the same thing, bro. And let's say at the same time.
Did you watch the Clemson game?
I didn't watch the Clemson game, but I watched the USC game. And I took him down a notch, too.
Yeah.
And that's where we got to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it ain't about trying to be right. Boy, that's why I love Henny, because I was just finna ask, look what Henny said.
Don't wrap up.
Boy, Henny, you been watching that film.
He been watching.
Yeah, and that's what I saw too, bro.
I said
just
that
keeping it real.
In my draft,
he a little bit too aggressive.
In my draft recap, I said it, but that was after one game. I went to see a couple more games.
Same thing.
But he's the classic. Bow. He's the classic big hit guy. You know, a lot of big hit guys don't do the formal, you know what I'm saying, the real technical tackle that much. They think their shoulder can knock everybody down. But that's not the truth. In certain situations, you need to just do a real tackle, bro. You need to just wrap up. And we seen him a lot of times. He'll meet the guy in the hole and don't wrap up. It's like one tackle he struggled with every time. Like, you know that little tackle that you have to grab their legs and roll with? He don't got that at all. Like, he missed that tackle every time. I'm talking about, like, every time, bro. So that's going to be something, like, I believe it could be coached up. You know, it ain't never
somebody just said it's easy to teach. But this is what you always want to get from me and Landlord, honesty. Because it's easy to gas these boys up.
If I came out here and made a video and said he the best thing smoking ever,
your video
like that, it'll be 20,000 people on cheering
and
me on.
100 subs.
If I never said a bad thing about the Cowboys, my numbers would be ridiculous.
Yeah. But
I just can't do that. I can't sleep at night.
That's real.
I'm too real, bro. I'd rather not grow at that rate, bro. If
I
I
like
can't
how
be
we
proud,
grow.
if I can't be proud of what I actually said and say like and really tell out my real feelings about this stuff, I wouldn't be able to do this. I really wouldn't.
Yeah,
Like I promise you.
so and we gotta say it because see, this is the thing. When we say it, it echoes. And you want him to hear it, that people are seeing that you need to break down better.
Yeah.
You know, because why did Michael Parsons come out and speak out on his effort? Because he was hearing the noise.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that's why I would never pander to a player. I would never pander to you. I would never pander to the front office. The only thing I should ever do is tell you exactly how I see it with my best integrity. That's the only
Facts.
thing I owe you. On this super chat, he said, "Boss, they gave Zim his guy. They didn't give Quinn bags. Thanks for your loyalty and friendship." Oh man, absolutely. Your friendship too.
B-Wags.
B-Wags.
Yeah. That's a
I don't know if that's his guy though. Just pushing back just a little bit, man. That dude was almost like the dude. The
he
cost.
did run his defense though.
He
Like
run his defense, but like
he was
you-
cheap as well. That's
you
why
have-
it worked.
you at the end of the
At the end of the road of his career though.
so like now see Bobby Wagner's different.
Bobby
That dude's
still was
still
capable.
the top tackler in the league.
He still wanted some money. That's why it was hard.
He didn't even cost no money, bro.
Sure,
his hit
dude.
was
Well,
$5
it was like
million.
3.
His cap hit was $5.
They
You basically could have got him for Zeke.
Do you think they sensed that nefariousness in Dan Quinn early or something? They probably
What you
like,
mean?
we ain't fooling with you, Dan. They already knew Dan was out the building.
Who? Dallas?
The front office.
Nah, I think he played a marvelous role. Of
He
had
was an
pool.
op though.
Yeah,
He was an op the whole time. I ain't gonna say the whole time, but this last year, bro, I think the most evidence is what he did
I think
after the
he was
season.
divided. I wouldn't say he was outright like satanically nefarious.
It's just diabolical.
Like super diabolical,
Yeah.
just like I mess with your wife type of shadiness.
Yeah.
Nah, I think he was on some. I got an opportunity for another job, and it's hard for me to keep my focus off that.
Yeah.
So it's like you had two things, and that's what Law Nation has always been right about this. If you get in the playoffs, they shouldn't even start hiring head coaches until after the season is officially over.
Facts.
Because what you're doing is your better teams are now being pulled at from your weaker teams that didn't make it, and it's causing them to be divided.
Mm-hmm.
And if you get a Quinn that was heavily coveted, and it's now your third time wanted, you gonna be heavily saying, "I better get it this time."
Do they got limitations on how many players you can take? Because I know they got limitations on how many coaches he can take.
I don't know.
Because just imagine if somebody just plotting up under you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and let's keep it real, bro. To a degree, you almost know he plotting, but not in a just super shady way. But it's almost like this. If you know you on another job and you done built a team over here at your current job,
Yeah.
you know who your best workers are that you trained.
Yeah.
And so then you ain't gonna do it in the shadiest way, but you're gonna be like, "Hey man, if I ever leave, man, I would love for you to work with me."
Got an opportunity.
You go plant that seed to them, even if you don't just outright, you go just say, "Hey man." Or if front office or your boss treating this person that's under me bad, you be like, "Bro, you ain't never have to worry about me if I'm your boss."
I got you.
You plant them seeds, and you could tell he planted a lot of seeds.
That's what I'm saying. People ready to go.
Man, they dipped so fast, bro. That was not no accident. You had all the people running to Washington. You had a dude who said, Joe Witt said his dream job would have been
DC or the Cowboys.
And didn't even interview.
And I'm tripping off you was attacking offensive coaches too. That right there says you are up.
He was planting seeds.
You are up to me, bro.
And see, I'm being careful with it because I'm not saying he did it just like outright, like went after your lady type dude.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking,
but it's that
like,
type of dude that see you getting into it with your lady and he get his signal.
Baby, you
No.
ain't
This is this one. He look at it and say,
Look,
Shady.
look, man.
Shady.
You got a good girl at home. That's the one that say stuff like that. What the hell? Dude? What you want? What you looking at, bro? But nah, man, for real, bro. Like to me, okay, if you taking defensive players, that's defensive players or coaches. That's your wheelhouse. That's expected.
Yeah.
He was going after offensive coaches. And he got Tyler Biadasz over there.
Yeah.
You know that was a conversation, bro.
I hate to go here, bro, because we now deep into conspiracy, but this is the real, bro.
You know I'm a skeptic now.
But just keeping it real, man, it's like it looked like all the disgruntled players.
The disrespected players. Because Tyler Biadasz was disrespected.
He was disrespected.
Dorn's disrespected.
Dorn's felt like he wanted more money. Fowler was getting disrespected.
Dorn's told West Coast, shout out to West Coast, he told West Coast that he could be somebody Michael Parsons. So you know he felt like he was disrespected. He felt like, not saying that he could be Michael Parsons, but he could be somebody leading sack guy.
Dan Quinn hit him with that, man, if it was me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man, let's get up out of here, bro. We've been on here for a good minute. Matter of fact, we only been on for an hour, bro.
Well,
we cooked.
We cooked. Hey, this was a good show, man. I'm going to have to, do what I do to go live on my channel with it, but I appreciate you.
Or I'll shoot this to you.
Yeah.
And I'll shoot it to you within the next 5 hours. Just upload it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to re-upload it on my channel, man. I know y'all seen it already, some of y'all, but if you can support the video when I upload it, it'll be great.
Yeah, and they go do it. Because I know when I re-upload it, man, they always come back and watch. This could be a great rerun, man.
We had some technical difficulties when we were starting, so that's why I couldn't just, boom, go live on my channel.
Yeah, I messed it up, man. It was my first
time
time actually doing it, like, together like this. So,
yeah.
But we go get back to the other things that we got going, man. It's starting to get sunny, and that's actually what we needed. But, man, we really appreciate y'all, man, greatly.
I appreciate all the love, too, man. I see some donations on here, man. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, and I want to say that one more time, man. This man made a whole trip. I want y'all to understand that, man. When you make these type of trips for your content just to get the perfect shot, and this perfect shot is for you. Think about that. So when you see another dope intro, another dope outro, remember that somebody paid money out of his own pocket to get a 15-second clip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just so BOSSLAND and music and different things that's finna, I shouldn't even tell him, man. Let me go and get up out of here, bro. I'm talking too much.
Let's go.
Get up out of here, man. We out, man.
Salute.
Yeah, man. So I said we out, but we ain't out.
You ain't out just yet.
You want to say it one more time?
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Love, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets done taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Love, dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Niggas hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, grand to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows, can't ride the wave cause you ain't